every day is the new phenomena. Don't know how, time is now, find your fitness formula. Meditation and nutrition, soul power and new vision, pure intention, attitude gives you mission and a mission. Small steps every day is the new phenomena. Don't know how, time is now, find your fitness formula. Don't know how, time is now, find your fitness formula.
Welcome viewers to an all new fresh episode of Fitness Formula. They say if you are the master of your mind, you are the master of everything. Let's understand today what really is the impact of the mind over our physical body. To understand this better, we've got with us in our studios Dr. Girish Patel, renowned psychotherapist from Mumbai. Dr. Patel, welcome. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
So in one of our episodes, you said something very interesting. You said a person can be very fit and yet not healthy, whereas a person can be healthy and yet not super fit. I found that really striking. Where does the mind come in, really?
Actually, so this whole fact what you are mentioning, we should understand properly. No, person may be otherwise fit. Like no, when we say fitness, no, what do we look at? Height, weight, no, the various body parts and all. No, that somebody would say that no, this person is really fit, but he may be suffering from 5 diseases like blood pressure, diabetes, or something else. So that is one part of it. That person may be fit but not healthy.
Right.
The second part, what you are saying, that if he is healthy, then no, he would definitely be fit otherwise. If he is not fit, then he is not healthy.
You said it's not necessary that a person is fit. He could be healthy. So how is that possible?
You may be healthy. When we say no, generally healthy means that you don't have any disease.
Correct.
No, you are doing your work properly. You are able to walk also nicely. Then we'll generally say that this person is healthy. But he may not be really fit.
Yeah, might not have abs.
Abs is a different story. But according to your height, weight, other things, your flexibility, no, all those also count. So person may not be that way, no, completely fit. He may be healthy. So no, it's so little, we have to understand the subtle part of it.
Correct.
That if you are fit, no, if you are fit, then try to be healthy also.
Right.
Like if you have acidity or a migraine headache, something, no, that may not, no, it won't reflect in your fitness.
Understanding physical fitness is very easy. You know, understanding fitness, going to the gym, developing muscles, it's very simple. How does the mind become healthy? How do we have power over the mind so that it reflects in the body? Now, that is an area where I think a lot of people still don't know, you know, that to understand the mind, to become a master of the mind. How do we do that? Because I'm sure that is one area of interest. And, you know, there is truth that the mind over body, you know, mind over matter.
Perfect.
Right. So there is truth in that. But please shed some light.
Yeah, 100%. Like no, in our body, they say there are 75 trillion cells. And no, your each thought affects all those 75 trillion cells. So no, one negative thought, all the parts are affected.
Right.
One positive thought, everything can be good.
Right.
So no, that way no, actually the root is mind. Foundation is mind. Externally you may do anything. Like as we have been discussing, you may do regular exercise, you may take right diet also, still you may fall sick.
Right.
No, if mind is not healthy.
Correct.
So that's why no, mind is most important. Even
I know people who are very physically fit and yet they have gallbladder stones or you know they have some kidney issues. So again, coming back, how do we make the mind healthy first of all? I think that would be the first step.
First one, let me explain that how mind can affect your body.
Okay.
Yeah? Once that is understood, then even our viewers would take interest into making their mind healthy.
Right.
Otherwise, they may say that, now I am earning a lot of money, I am getting promotions, why I should worry about it?
I don't have any disease.
Yeah. Even otherwise, in success also I generally share this, that becoming famous and becoming great. Generally, these two aspects are there. That I should become famous, I should become great.
Right.
But they are not important, I say. No, feeling good is more important. You may be very famous, you may be really great, but you may not be feeling good. That's why so many celebrities have committed suicide. No, they were famous, they were also great.
Right.
But you may not be famous and great, still you can feel good.
Agreed.
No, that feel good factor is important. And if you are feeling good, then automatically your bodily parts will become healthy.
But first we need to agree that whatever we are doing really in life is to reach a point where we are feeling good. Where we are feeling content, where we are feeling satisfied. Okay. So, coming back to what you were saying, that first we need to make people understand that how the mind has an impact over the body.
Perfect.
So tell us more about that.
True. No, every thought can affect our body in different ways. Like, in late 70s, when I was doing my MBBS, we were taught that mind can affect body. But for mind to affect your body, you need some mechanisms, like some connections.
Okay.
Like nervous connections.
Right.
There are two systems, sympathetic and parasympathetic system. The imbalance in sympathetic and parasympathetic can cause several diseases if you are mentally disturbed. Even they explain that we have endocrine system.
Right.
Various small glands are there.
Correct.
Their secretion goes directly into the blood.
Mm-hmm.
So when that connection is there, pituitary was supposed to be the master of endocrine.
Right.
And when pituitary affected, your thyroid will be affected, adrenals will be affected, pancreas will be affected, and so on. So like that, always it was thought that we need some sort of physical connection. But now, it's surprising. Although all doctors also don't know. This has been a proven fact now. That without any visible connection, your thoughts can affect your distant body organs. Like, without any connection, my thoughts can affect my kidney.
Okay.
My thoughts can affect my joints.
Right.
Because there are various things. One is, there are so many chemicals which, so far we don't know. When brain secretes over 1,000 chemicals. And it has been now proven that even your gut cells can secrete insulin. Earlier, always we thought that you need those islets of Langerhans in the pancreas to secrete insulin.
Mm-hmm.
But every cell is capable of doing whatever we want or whatever that cell wants.
So it all comes back to your mind,
to
the quality of the thoughts that you're generating.
True. And that one thought, like negative thought, person can really fall sick. You can suffer from practically all the diseases. Or if that thought become positive, even you can become healthy.
Right.
Even to explain it at at more deeper level, that how it happens. In brain, there is a small part called hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is supposed to be the brain of the brain.
Okay.
Because the brain, that hypothalamus governs all other parts of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And because of any stressful thought, even I would say a waste thought, little negative thought. Sometimes you may not be under stress, but when you see someone, you might feel jealous about that person.
Okay.
Say for example, if you meet a friend, so outwardly you might say that how are you? But your undercurrent, at a pre-conscious level, your energy or your thought is, if you say I am sick, I will feel happy.
So it's a negative emotion.
No, this is what I say, it's undercurrent.
Okay.
What we say, But no, what is going on inside no is many a time different. When guest comes,
Right.
no, you might say that no, will you have dinner with us?
Right.
But inside you are thinking that if he says no, it is good. No?
Okay.
Because you have to ask, that's why you're asking.
Right.
No? Entirely different thing, and you're determined that no, I'm not going to leave him unless he eats something.
Right.
So that way though, at this pre-conscious level psychologically, there are many negative thoughts, undesirable thoughts, no? And they also affect all our bodily organs.
So what you're saying is that every negative thought which is being generated by the mind is having an impact over the physical organs of the body, even the cells of the body.
Perfect. Yeah, this is one part. What I'm sharing is something more subtle. It's not only your thoughts or your words. What is going on at a pre-conscious level, which only if you are aware you would recognize that something negative is going on, something undesirable is going on. That even affects all your bodily organs.
Correct. I agree.
Because it would affect hypothalamus, and once hypothalamus is affected, it secretes many chemicals to manage the pituitary.
Agreed, doctor. I think people today are educated and there is this exposure that yes, the mind, our thoughts definitely have an impact over the physical body.
True.
I think the majority does agree with us.
Huh?
But, life is like an ocean and the waves are not going to stop. The storms are not going to stop.
True.
Challenges will not stop. How can we only generate pleasant thoughts? If that is that is how the system is going to function well, that if I only generate positive thoughts, if only everything is going to go very smooth, then my system is going to function very well. How are we going to strike that balance? How to make the mind healthy?
At least, we say there are three approaches. When anything happens, one can be totally person is negative. Secondly, if you are a bit positive, you will take that event as a challenge. And because you are taking that event as a challenge, that negative effect is not there. Rather, there can be a positive effect in your body. Such chemicals will be released, your energy level will increase, your happiness can increase. And third is, if you are empowered, the same situation can become an opportunity.
If you're empowered.
Huh.
Now, please explain that, because challenge everybody understands.
True.
See, when you take something as a challenge, then you get this energy from inside to win, to come out of that challenge.
True.
But the third thing that you said, I don't understand that.
No. Empower means that within you have acquired certain skills. Maybe you have acquired certain positive belief systems. Now, I will tell you one example.
Yeah.
It depends on your inner values also sometimes.
Okay.
One of my friend only, he was working in a trust hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was trying to help people. So sometimes a very poor person will come.
Okay.
He may not be that way poor. That below poverty ration cards are there. He may not have that card, but visibly he would see that person is at all non-affording. So he would show a way that how you can get admission into the hospital, and that will be almost free, or you have to pay a small amount. Then another doctor, they were junior actually. When another doctor found, always jealousy is there. So he went and reported the managing director that look, he's doing like this, and now our hospital is now losing because of this. So managing director called him and straight away fired that you don't know, we are losing.
Right.
Because you are showing this way to the people. He was trying to explain that, sir, they are really poor.
Correct.
Although they don't have that card, but they were absolutely non-affording. That's why I showed them. But then director was really very angry. He said, just now you resign or we will dismiss you.
Okay.
So then he thought that if they dismiss me, it will go negative to me. So then he resigned. And then after 3 days, he went for another interview.
Okay.
And in that interview, they asked that why you resigned from that hospital. No, what was the reason? So he said the truth. That, sir, this was the reason. And believe me, that trustee was so happy. He said that although you have few negative points, but we will appoint you. Because we need somebody, who can serve society.
And speak the truth.
He said that our hospital is to help people. So although he had few negative points, he was appointed. And with a higher salary.
But where does the empowering come over here? Where does the belief system come over here?
I think here is a value.
So you're talking about the values now.
Values also empowering.
So your values will empower you.
No, this is one part of it. Your belief system also can empower you.
So your values and belief system.
Your belief system, even your skills can empower you. How no belief system would empower? Say, if I think that I am a physical body and I develop some disease, say, I get cancer.
Yes.
Then when I think that I am a physical body, immediately breakdown is there. People straight away go into depression. There are so many, on hearing that they have cancer, they commit suicide. Or at least most of them feel depressed about it.
Some people will fight it because they are not able to even accept that they have the disease.
This is one part, but empowering, when you know that I am a soul, person would accept that maybe my life is for 5 years, 7 years, whatever, but now it is good that I have got a signal and I can increase my spiritual efforts
and make the most of it.
I am an eternal being. So whatever time is available now, I will totally spend into my upliftment, to acquire wisdom, to do meditation. So this can be empowering.
So basically, to make the mind healthy, it's not that simple. How it seems. I mean, I'm sure it's simple, but there are this series of things that one needs to look into. You have to see your belief systems. You will have to see the values that you carry. And basically, those will give you the power. Is that
but
the truth?
This is at very higher level we are talking. If we come to lower level, then even your thoughts are important.
So the base level. Yeah, let's talk at the base level.
Base level, if you are thinking, then positive thinking, some says very difficult. It's all imaginary. You are living in some different world. But at least we should have right thoughts.
I don't have negative, don't have waste.
Or see things as they are. Suppose if there is a 20% tension, you should see it as a 20%. No, we should not magnify it. Or you should not distort that whole thing. And here also the right thinking can be of great help.
Some people, when a small problem comes, they get very disturbed. And the same person, if they are faced with a big problem, sometimes they are able to handle it very well.
Yeah.
So how does that happen?
So this is where you give importance. Or in which area you put your energy. Sometimes very big problem, if accident or something is there, they will take it as a challenge.
Right.
But if they develop a headache, then they feel, oh my God, what has happened? How I will handle the thing?
So again, it was the attitude that you picked up at that point when you were faced with a challenging situation. So it is the attitude.
Or how much importance you give. Generally, I share this example. He is also my doctor friend. Once, his secretary ran away with lot of money. But he was stable. Because he thought that, I am saved. What I lost was less. Actually, everything she was handling. That loss would have been even 100 times more than what has happened now. So he was quite stable. Within few days, there was some problem with their landline phone.
Okay.
And that wireman came. Serviceman came to repair.
Okay.
Then he said, serviceman said something like, I will take say 500 rupees. He told him, no, it's not a 500 rupees worth. It's hardly 200. How come you are asking for 500? Then meanwhile, his father came from the another room and said, you are earning so much. Why you are bargaining with him for 200-300? Then no, he was really wild. That shut up, keep quiet, you are always disturbing in my life, nonsense, whatever. No. Later on, he even started thinking that what happened?
I could handle that very well.
But this I couldn't.
Yeah.
So no, here maybe as a psychologist when I see, it was not a question of money. It was a question of hurting the ego.
Right.
That no, when I am bargaining, why daddy came in between? This is a subtle thing which happens in many situations.
So everybody has very different points, and one point, if pressed, could generate more a wild response in somebody, whereas it could be another point which was a bigger situation and you could just handle it really well. So it's very different for everyone.
True. Where you give the importance. Second area is your coping skills. Like now, all of us have different coping skills in different areas. Like now, somebody may be excellent at workplace.
Right.
But as far as children are concerned, he may not have a good coping skills.
Correct.
So when children are making noise, person may be disturbed.
Can't handle it.
Because that coping skills.
It's not there, but it's there.
Somewhere, in certain area we have, certain area we don't have.
Yes.
So that we need to recognize that which area my coping skill is lacking and let me work into that particular area.
So really what you're trying to tell us is to have a fitness, to be fit physically, first we need to work on the mind and get the mind fit.
Yeah, very, very much. No? Because mind is the foundation of everything. It's no single thought is very, very important.
I think today, Doctor, we've just, it's like opening of a new chapter.
True.
It's something very new. It's something that we need to understand and at a deeper level, definitely. It's like opening a book and we are still on the first page. But seeing the constraint of time, we'll have to take a break here. We definitely need to go into the depth of this because once we understand how to harness the mind, I think taking care of the physical body becomes much more simpler.
Easier.
So thank you so much for being with us, giving us your time, and we'll take this up with you once again in Fitness Formula. So thank you so much. Om Shanti.
Thanks.
Today we saw a glimpse of how we can learn to harness the mind. Really, if we learn how to keep the mind fit, there are techniques, there are skills that we can develop. And let's see the magic. They say miracles happen once you learn mind over matter. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Meditation and nutrition, soul power and new vision, pure intention attitude gives you mission and a mission. Small steps every day is the new phenomenon.